Hello and welcome.
No doubt, you should always take your car to a reliable mechanic to check it out for you. But that still costs money. So you need to be absolutely convinced the car is worth it anyway. In here you'll find what I think is everything you need to build up a strong case file around any car which is tempting for you.
First of all, let's start with the smart chart, just so we make sure we don't forget to look for anything. When shopping for a car, you need to go through the exterior condition, whether it's body, paint, or tire wear. Then check the engine condition. Might seem hard, but there is multiple easy clues, whether it's weird noises, smells, or smoke. Then there's the interior condition. Probably the easiest one there because it's bad if it's usually mostly worn and dirty. But there's also some clues that can indicate crash and repair cases. We'll talk about those later.
After going through this car, I really believe it has been into a crash and repaired by professionals. They only forgot about one common mistake, which we'll discuss in part 3, which is interior investigations.
We noticed that this car is from USA because the mileage is in miles instead of kilometer. Now, depending on which state it's from, it could mean it's a rust-free car. But somehow, cars, especially from Florida and California, seems to be implicated in damages and repairs without ever being flagged in the carproof. So I don't know what is happening in the carproof industry, but when you cross the border, it seems like information goes missing. So personally, as soon as I know a car is from USA, I am extra careful and I watch for every detail. The worst is when you encounter a flooded car, which is supposed to be a pile of scrap, but somehow ends up rusting out on your driveway. Keep in mind that there really is no way to be 100% sure a used car won't need any repairs. What I would like to share throughout my work is ways to minimize the risk and deal the best price as fairly as possible. So let's start with the exterior condition. You're looking for inconsistency in the paint job. Panels that seems to be lighter or stronger in color than the rest of the car. Usually you need the sun to be shining bright in order to kind of see how the light
That
plays on the paint.
it doesn't reflect anything all around. It just the reflection is very poor, which might indicate that this car has been painted with a cheap manner.
So I think this white paint isn't professional paint. See, let me give you an example to make things clear. The reflecting surface of a mirror are extremely smooth, even at a microscopic scale. White paint, on another hand, have a rougher surface on any scale. Any light beam you throw at it, it scatters randomly in all directions, which is why white paint on its own can't really reflect anything, but the clear coat, which is usually put on top of it, should work fine at reflecting stuff the same way a
I
mirror
clearly see that
does.
on this white, for instance, there is a reflection, and it's pretty good.
Now let's get our attention over the body condition. As always, this should be the most obvious part. When you're walking around the car, look for any dings, broken parts, scratches, rust, inconsistent alignment in between the hood, panels, bumpers, and doors. the wheels and tires. First of all, look and see if all 4 tires are the same make and model. Then, take a penny and insert it in between the tire tread. It will give you a rough estimation. And finally, check the rims for scratches, pothole damage, and faded paint. Behind each wheel, you'll find mechanical components. Sometimes it's not so easy to take a look at. You'll need a very expensive $700 small accurate device. Your cell phone basically. Use it kind of like what I'm doing now. This tip will give you easy access to components such as front axle, ball joint, lower table. Even if you're not a mechanical expert, you can still look for anything unusual if anything seems torn, broken, rusted, and if you're not sure, compare both sides.
This is the end of part 1. I hope you enjoyed. Whether you're looking to buy or to be entertained with nice car footage, be sure to subscribe and scroll through the channel. There's much more stuff about cars. Take care and goodbye.